So I've had a quick look at what I've meant to be talking about, which is mainly just Jurassic World and Ant-Man. What did I think of those two? Because I think I've explained this in a couple of my gameplays. If you actually pay attention to them, I know not all of you pay attention to the gameplays, just watch them every now and then. I mentioned that summer is crazy, and I always choose to work on the bigger projects at that point. However, that means that it does come at a cost for this channel, and I miss out on a lot of stuff. And also I'm away, like on holiday, all that sort of stuff, for vacation if you're American, not American. Or let's move on from that. I've said let's move on. By the way, this is also the same day in which I filmed my Let's Move On Blu-ray collection. That's what I'm going to call it. Well, no I'm not, but that's what I'm going to unofficially call it. The Let's Move On Blu-ray collection, because that's all I said. Anyway, so first of all, let's talk about the main one. Or the one ages ago. Jurassic World. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it quick and simple, like, so you grasp exactly where I'm going with this. I enjoyed it. However, did I see it as a Jurassic Park film? No. The weird part about Jurassic World was that it tried to do something new with the Jurassic Park franchise. And it took away like the second and third, which fair enough, they're not the greatest. Well, I think the second one's really good, but fair enough, the third one's not the greatest thing ever. But you kind of then just you start ruining the continuity of the films when you start doing that. And what then happens is we're left with something in which you technically can't move on to those, because if you start following where those sequels went, then what's the point in alienating them? You're basically saying they're not a Jurassic Park film. So what they do is they then decide to do a dinosaur hybrid, which fair enough, at least it's not the dinosaur humans. I just hope that's not coming into play in the next one, but I have faith that they're not going to do that. So, my main problem with this film as a Jurassic Park film is it just doesn't have the same themes. I don't feel that it has the same feel as a Jurassic Park film. In a way, like, Jurassic Park was always about man versus nature and how destructive they are, but at the same time it's always nature fighting back. Now fair enough, Jurassic World has that in a stupid way. I'm just gonna say it right now, and I think quite a lot of people hate me for this, but I thought the last 10 minutes were the dumbest possible thing I could ever imagine for a Jurassic Park film to do. I mean, it's something like I don't know. It's like they had to try and do an Avengers team up right in the last minute. And for those of you that haven't seen Jurassic World and you've no idea what I'm talking about, let's just say, if you are a big fan of the themes and the fact that dinosaurs are animals and therefore it's all instinct and stuff like that, this film just throws it all out the window. It's like, no, I don't know what they're planning. The hybrid, the hybrid starts playing out as a Frankenstein, a version of Frankenstein, in which you got Dr. Wu and he's just like, oh, she's fine, she's brilliant, oh no, oh, what was that? Why? You had a perfectly good thing. All you had to do was stick with the whole, maybe a hybrid thing, but the hybrid's just like, it's the catalyst to the entire park going to shit. I mean, I got really excited when they had the raptors and they were training them, and then later on in the trailer you saw them going crazy, which fair enough, spoiler, why would you pop that in the trailer? I think that was just because everybody was losing their minds over the raptors, and they're just like, oh right, pop it in, we need to show them that the raptors actually do go crazy and kill people. But I'm just gonna say that the raptors, they're not dangerous. they start becoming more like a dog at point, and you don't put raptors into dogs. So, I mean, the raptors are essentially hybrids. And they aren't what velociraptors actually look like. And they're like the big scary theme park monsters that they talk about in the sequels, like the Jurassic Park 2 and 3, which I actually feel are better sequels in the sense of keeping the feel of Jurassic Park alive than Jurassic World. Jurassic World, I think, is more superior as a film than Jurassic Park 3, which is really confusing. And I try to explain that to people, but I hope you grasp that, what we're trying to explain about that. And it's not that interesting. It's just more irritating. The characters are alright, fair enough. They're bringing two, like, kids for some reason, because every Jurassic Park film needs to have kids. Seriously, watch them all. There's always, apart from the first one, there's always kids that are somehow on the island or with them. I mean, seriously, and half the time they're forced into it from the plot. The plot's just like, we need to have them, and they serve no purpose. Jurassic Park 3, the kids could have been dead. Fair enough, that would have been a bit dark and morbid, but they didn't need to have a child actor going around crazy throwing stuff around at the raptors. Well, I'm not going into a Jurassic Park 3 rant. We were talking about Jurassic World, and I'm going to rant about Jurassic World. Yeah, I'm very passionate about the Jurassic Park franchise. So, yeah, and the CGI. There was one animatronic and it looked really good. No, I'd say there was two, because I think the raptor heads were animatronics. I thought there was really good CGI, but everything else, it didn't even look like a Jurassic Park film. I mean, even in Jurassic Park 3, when the animatronics weren't that great, it's still, you kind of felt that it was Jurassic Park. But with this, it's like your typical B-movie, everybody's running for their lives against dinosaurs. And no. The aviary, I don't even think I'm pronouncing it right. Let's just go with the flying dinosaurs. They wasted them. I'm just going to say it right now. They wasted them. They had one really cool scene, but then they just sort of fly off and then that's that done. It's like, why? Why can't you have something actually really cool, like a substantial threat, like the Jurassic Park 3 scene with pterodactyls? Chris Pratt done well. I think all the actors done really well. I had fun with it at least. And yeah, Jurassic World, I guess I think if I was to give it something, I think I would give it a 7 out of 10 as a film. But as a Jurassic Park film, like I've said, it's not a Jurassic Park film. It's not, it just doesn't feel like a Jurassic Park film. So anyway, let's move on to Ant-Man, the newest Marvel thing, I guess. That's weird. So, I guess I'm not that late from Ant-Man. I actually didn't see it on opening day anyway, which was a bit sad. But, yeah, I usually go and see Marvel films opening day, but I was away. Anyway, and no tragic backstory of how you missed Ant-Man on opening day. I really enjoyed Ant-Man. I thought it was really funny. Is it the best Marvel film? I don't think it's the best Marvel film. I actually, when I saw the trailers, I thought Ant-Man had the potential to be something like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, it seemed like they were going that route, but it turns out the trailer was just edited that way to cater that audience in, and the folks that didn't like Ant-Man that much. It took itself really seriously at points, and a lot more seriously than I'd kind of hoped. Which is a shame, because I feel like if it was lighthearted enough, it would have done even better. It would have been really good. I still really enjoyed Ant-Man, but I think it would have just hit the next level and possibly been one of the best Ant-Man films. And like everybody, I'm wondering what the Edgar Wright version would have looked like. And I heard stuff about how Edgar Wright wanted it to be a lot more light-hearted. So there's that. As for the shrinking points, they are when Ant-Man is ant-sized, for lack of a better word, or words. We'll say that there's a little dash between them, so it's one word, ant-sized. And then we can say for lack of a better word without making myself seem like an idiot. Yeah, it was amazing when they do it in a way that it's everything behind Ant-Man is all blurred out, and it out of focus, and it really genuinely looks amazing. And the creativity that they have with this stuff, like they genuinely do have a lot of fun with it. And I just wish there was more of that. As for like one of the points of the film, the thing is the film's essentially a heist film in a way. It's like Ocean's Ant-11? Ant-11? I forget I ever made that joke, but yeah, it's like a heist film, and the heist section of this film is really, really good, really interesting, and a lot of fun. Michael, whatever his name, this Ant-Man's little sidekick, he's fun. I feel like Evangeline Lilly, I think that's her name, done really well as Wasp, or Wasp 2, the Wasping. That was meant to be a joke. And Michael Douglas was amazing as Hank Pym. I really did buy him as Hank Pym. I thought he was phenomenal. Paul Rudd was really good as Scott Lang. Speaking of which, I just realised something that's linking these two films together. It's not me talking about them, it's actually the fact there's the same actress is in them. And she happens to play a wife in both of them. I think that's the only role she goes for. Anyway, what else could I talk about? The after credits scene. Nope, I'm leaving that for the spoiler review, damn it, I can't talk about them. Point this way, the after credit scenes are really good, and they set up Civil War, which is brilliant. I cannot believe it's happening. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Ant-Man. Ant-Man, I think I will give an 8 out of 10 for, which isn't really saying much considering I gave Jurassic World a 7. The ratings really don't mean anything, it's literally just me sitting there going, what am I going to give this film, otherwise my review's not exactly going to be complete. Why can't I just... No, that's taken. I was going to say, why can't I just give it a best film ever or worst film ever, but that's kind of taken. Damn. Anyway, as always, remember to like and subscribe, and I feel like asking you a question. Which one of these two films did you think was better? Ant-Man or Jurassic World? If you say Jurassic World, either way, just explain why, or what you thought, or give me your ratings for both of them, or do something like that. Have some fun. Like, just, this is the first sort of mini review, and I've probably been about like half an hour talking about them. Anyway, so yeah, see ya.